Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Rodriguez. Yes. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the channel, guys. Here's a YouTube creator, guys. These channels do not run without subscribers. Today's topic is I want to talk briefly about the darkness do not mix with the light. The darkness do not mix with the light, or vice versa. The light does not mix with the dark. So, but make it make sense. You got to come from darkness to meet the light. So in that concept of me coming from the darkness to meet the light, it was one of the most blessed things that could ever happen to me, right? But now, as converting over to the light, wholeheartedly, guys, we have to keep in mind, that where certain circumstances, you can't, you can't be in, and you can't continue to call it your tribe the way you operate in that into that atmosphere, right? As my storytelling, it would be, growing up in the streets, ribbon and running, like the like the hoods, and like anything that had to do with the hood, I liked it, So it's like now converting to Jesus Christ and things of that nature, it's like it's a memory that I have to depart from, and so it's a departure to where I'm entering into more greatness of just being in God's good clean atmospheres that He have out here for us to enjoy, versus just always being in the hood. Going to the hood, it uplifts me, it makes me feel good, like being around the people that I know that's in the slums, come from poverty, things of that nature. That kind of builds me up. But see, now I can ride through the hood, and then I ain't got to be all in it and still feel that good feeling. But it's a time and a place to where we have to grow and move away from our past ways when God makes us a new creature, right? And so that sometimes, man, it's a little painful because you lose some friends and things of that nature, But it's like I like the underdogs. I like the people like that, man. I like the people that, striving to make it, I connect with those type of people. But see, now in life in general, I have to be more mindful of that, because not saying I can't go back and help those type of people, but most importantly, like I'm in the light now, so I can't just be hanging around in the dark places anymore. So it's like, oh wow, okay, I get it. Because once you become a new creature, that means a new person, a new human being. God requires some things out of you, where you're delivered from your old ways. And being delivered from these old ways, this stuff can pick back up on you if you still stay around it. That was one of my things, that was kind of hard for me. Converting from that hood lifestyle, it was not easy, because it takes a lot to detach from, dealing with those type of people, and hood people are not bad people, and sometimes some hood people help you, man, before the people in the church will, so I had nothing bad to say about hood people, that live in the hood, because like I say, I liked it that, once upon a time in my life, and enjoyed every moment out there, But now trying to explain to you guys that once you become in the light and dark don't mix, And God gonna make sure it don't mix, You could be in the light, and then you might have, a person as a friend that's in the dark, and you like, God will break that friendship up, because it's like I try to let you, kick it with them to, uplift and build, but they're not changing. They're staying in their ways. So now I need you to go my way. So it keeps us divided in the area in a good way. A lot of people say the division is bad, but I beg the difference, when you understand the difference of your walk, your walk gotta add up to what you walking out. I can't be still in the hood, man, and now on God's team, and every time you pay it back, I'm out there on the block with all my partners, You like, dang, he really child of God, but he's on the corner every day, I know his path. you sell dope every day right here on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what image is that putting out to the people? You know what I'm saying? Clubbing every weekend, you know what I'm saying? That was one of that was my go-tos, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, doing that and still hollering I'm a child of God. What image is that putting out to the people? You know? And we had to remove that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about sometimes it had like a strong hold on us, man. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I can listen to a rap song, you know what I'm saying? And that rap song, man, automatically just get glued to my mind. But I can listen to a gospel song, and that gospel song, man, I being forgot as soon as it go off. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but that's how the mind functions sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can remember rap, man. You're gonna be walking that joker playing your mind. It's weird. And nothing against rap. You know what I'm saying? I love rap, you know what I'm saying? I did, you know what I'm saying? I like Christian rap now, you know what I'm saying? But it's like these things in life, you know, sometimes we had to just switch it up, make a little change so we can stay in the light. You know what I mean? You don't want that to pull you back down into the darkness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, and you know, it's like I say, it's one of the most painful things to convert from, man, because you have a lot of people, man, that you associate with, man, that God has you to disconnect, man, because of their ways and your ways now, you know. And I have lost, man, tons and tons, when I tell you tons, man, you know, of friends like that, man. You know, when it come down to a brotherhood and you see like what you call a brotherhood, man, like a cult, man, where it's so many guys, man, that you know, have to that you have on that friendship belt that you will, you know. And I had a ton of friends like that, man, and you had to disconnect. You know what I'm saying? So the main topic of this conversation is, you got to know, guys, ladies and gentlemen out there, girl, if you got some girlfriends out there and you changing up now, you know what I'm saying, you walking this walk for Jesus Christ. Listen here, baby, you got to change some of them friends, you know what I'm saying? Them friends that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't want to get loose, you know what I'm saying? And now you trying to get you a husband, you know, you got to change that up, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually she going to rub off on you, and then you going to be back to getting loose, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to change it up, and walk in the light and keep walking in the light. So I just want to say, the lightness do not mix with the darkness, guys, but also remember, you got to be in the darkness to come to the light. So don't never forget that, guys, and keep in mind that carrying this light, it's not an easy task. You know, it's not an easy task. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of growing each and every day, a lot of adjusting each and every day. Keeping this connection between you, God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit every day. You know, it's not hard. I mean, it's not hard for the relationship wise. It's more hard, you know what I'm saying, with the dynamic of the world being divided to where they don't believe, but God say it's okay. Those people that don't believe, they're not my children anyway. Don't worry about them. You know what I'm saying? The ones that can't register my words, can't register what I speak, you know what I'm saying? I make it so simple and plain to where a child can understand that Bible. But if they open the Bible, they can't read it, they can't understand it, it ain't for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that simple, guys. So keep in mind, the light cannot mix with the dark, and the dark cannot mix with the light. But you got to go in the darkness to be able to see the light. Until next time, guys. God bless each and every one of y'all.